Hi everyone, I'm Miranda and this is Judas, and today we're going to be learning some basic signs in ASL, American Sign Language, for babies. Yay! So, just a few things before we get started. I'm just going to teach you a few simple signs to practice with your baby. Um, a lot of people say that you shouldn't teach your baby or begin teaching your baby until they're about 6 months old, or they can sit up on their own, have more hand control. But that's not the point. One, we do this to bond with our babies. And two, we do this so that our babies are armed with a way to tell us their most basic needs and wants before they're actually able to speak. Um, so, you know, because they are so small, like Judas, he's only 4.5 months old. He doesn't have a lot of body control. He's just getting there. But they still try, and they're since they are just learning how to really control their movements. um, you have to really pay attention, because they can be telling you a sign, and if you are not looking for it, you won't know. So, you have to be patient, you have to really pay attention to your baby, and you have to make it fun. Don't try and drone it into them, just have fun with it, and be very repetitious. Like, you have to do it before, during, and after. Okay, so remember, practice makes perfect. So be really repetitious. The sign that I'm really working on with Judas right now is milk, because he is breastfeeding, and I want him to be able to tell me when he's hungry. The sign for hunger, or being able to say I'm hungry, kind of difficult for a baby. It's like this, and obviously he's not gonna do that. He's already like this all the time anyway, so I would never know what that is. So, okay. Anyways, so remember, this is to bond with your baby, so have a good time, make it a game, and don't get discouraged if they don't do it. It can take months for them to learn how to do a sign. Okay? I'll show you some variations that you might see your baby doing as we go through it. So you just do it over and over and over. Don't give up. If you really want this, go for it. And don't forget, if you have a special needs baby, this is especially good, because I've seen baby with Downs signs, and they're about 7 or 8 months old. Saw another baby with cerebral palsy, and they could only use their left hand. So, but he could sign, and he was about 14 months old, and he couldn't speak, but he could sign, and so he was able to communicate with his caretakers, and I got to witness that, and it was really awesome to be able to see that. And we don't know what they think, so for the ones that can't speak. So it's nice when they can communicate. I know it's really a wonderful experience. Anyways, I'm rambling. So Judas is very fussy today, so he might not be a lot of help. But here we go. So the sign for mommy is you take your thumb and fingers up, and then just touch your chin. Mommy. Ooh. And the sign for daddy is the same exact sign, except it's on the forehead. So, daddy. So, mama. Judas. Look. Look. Hey, what are you doing? Mommy and daddy. Yes. Ooh, what's that, buddy? Is that mommy and daddy? He's not paying me much attention. Mommy and daddy. And if your baby spends a lot of time with grandma or grandpa, they're the exact same sign, except grandma, grandpa. So it's gonna make it like an arch. you know, and arch out. So grandma and grandpa. The next sign I'm going to teach you is for milk. That's the one that Judas and I are really working on. Yeah. This is milk. Just like you're milking a cow. You're squeezing an udder. Twisting and twisting and squeezing at the same time. So milk. So the way that I'm teaching Jude this sign is I'll say, Judas, hi, milk, milk, and I'll show him milk, yes, and since he's breastfeeding and I'm not going to show you, I show him my breast, and then as he's eating, once he confirms to me that he's hungry, you know, I'll say milk. I'll show him milk while he's eating, so he knows. And then when he's all done, I'll burp him and milk, okay? So you gotta do it over and over and over instead of pounding that. Right. And now we're going to show you more, because when you feed your baby and they are still hungry after you burp them or whatever, they still want more after they're done eating all of the food that you gave them. It's like you take two pieces of food together and you push them together. So when he's all done eating, or we go from one breast to the next, in the middle after I burp him, I say more, more, and that is a sign for more. And so the sign for eat is the same thing, or not the same thing, similar. It's one hand, like a piece of food, and you just, and that's eat, or food, however you want to say it, or teach it to them. So this is food, or eat, this is more, and this is milk. And so that is all. Yep, so to recap, this is mommy, daddy, grandma, and grandpa, you, this is milk, this is eat, this is more. Until next time, say bye. Yeah, whatever, bye.